Thanks again for coming again to the video. Today we are going to speak about the third agreement of Don Miguel Ruiz of the Four Agreements book, which is an amazing book, a wonderful one, which we already talked about, 2 agreements out of 4. This book is actually expressing how you can actually be free in this world. When you have so many thoughts and so many confusion and dramas in your lives, you will understand by these 4 agreements how you can be disconnected from them and be more free in your world. So let's start. Today we are going to speak, like you said and you see on the title, about the third agreement, which is do not make assumptions. Do not make assumption is when you actually make a story in your head about something that happened, some action, some thought, some event that you can see or hear or think about. For example, you are going to get to your interview of your dreaming job, and suddenly they tell you in the morning that you cannot come because the interview is cancelled. And you ask yourself, what's wrong? What's wrong with me? And you make so many stories, so many assumptions, which make so much mess in your head. And when you get so much noise and thoughts of stories that didn't even happen, then you have a choice. So do not make assumption is really easy methodology of the brain. And it makes stories out of nothing, of events that didn't even happen, and it's happening to all of us. So how you overcome this methodology of your brain that it's every time looking to make stories about things that didn't happen? I will demonstrate it in the example that we just talked about. The example of me walking to my interview, or just getting the call in the morning that the interview of my dreaming job is not going to happen. I can make assumption, oh, I'm a loser, I'm so bad, how I even didn't get to the interview and I'm cancelled even before that. They just tell me that the job is frozen. What's actually can be happening actually in the reality is someone else just got the job and not you. And it's really easy to understand that because you just was before you for the interview. Or maybe someone that was already on the job that you wanted and he had to go. And suddenly he just decided that he actually wants to stay in the job, and it's nothing to do about you. It's connecting to the last agreements of do not take anything personal. Even here, do not take it personally because it will not help you. Do not make assumptions about things that even happened, because usually they are bad things. Most importantly, I want you to understand in here is the drama that can be coming in your head. When you start to make assumptions, you start to make drama. So many events that didn't even happen start to occur in your head like a story that didn't and never will happen, only in your head. And I try in my life to get avoided by these dramas because it's not helping me in my life, as so and you. One solution that I want to give you today for this problem that we have, that we make so many assumptions and make so many stories that complicate our life so hard. This thing is actually just ask questions. When you ask questions, you looking on the door and you just knock. And when you knock, you can know who is in the other side. For example, on the interview, if you would just call back to the interview, to the one that had to interview you, or to the job location, and you call them and just ask, why you didn't summon me for the interview that we talked about and just told me it's cancelled? Most likely they will tell you one of the reasons. Maybe the job already taken, maybe the one that had on the job decided to do not leave it, or so many reasons that can be actually the truth instead of the stories that make so much noise, so much unpleasant, so much getting out of the pleasant and the peace of us in our life, and they take it and they want you to just start to ask more questions. It will make your life easier. So thanks again for coming to this amazing video. I want you to comment me down below if you want to understand something more. If you liked this video, I want you to like the video because this channel needs to grow more. Not only you that already liked it, I want everyone to like it so it will be more famous on the YouTube algorithm, so everyone can enjoy of self-development content, of communication skill, of growing together in this channel, me, you, and everyone else. Thanks again for coming to this video. I love you a lot. Bye bye.